What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, and then the S&P 500. Now, I wasn't able to make videos this weekend, and honestly, I think it's all right. We didn't really see much movement, nothing too crazy, besides a bit of consolidation, and pretty much rebounding off of some solid supports that we've discovered over the past couple of days here, which we're going to touch upon today. The weird one is XRP, where we actually saw what appears to be a slight rebound in the markets here. You can see if I zoom into the 4-hour charts, it looks like we hit a support that's not actually there and are starting to rebound higher. And I think it would make more sense if I could find one of those, but I'm not really seeing it. Like, for example, if I move this downwards here, which is still possible, then then we have 1, 2, and so on and so forth here in regards to supports. We don't have it there. It's almost 1, 2, 3, 4 points here, and we actually confirmed breaking through that. Now we're starting to scale lower here. So we are going to have to dissect and go into XRP a little bit more later on in today's video here, but other cryptocurrencies look a bit better. I think the crazy one was Solana here, which was in some sort of ascending fractal, and we kind of just exploded outside of a major resistance. I can almost move it down, but it doesn't make the most sense here. But ideally, we were heading up inside this uptrend. I'll put it back on here. We broke through it, rebounded off moving average, and just exploded back to the upside. I don't think anybody saw that coming. We did confirm that once we closed below this support here, we would buy in and short. So you did have that opportunity to short and obviously to get out and take profits at that support. But I wasn't expecting a major reversal, like a flip in the market right after retesting it. I don't think anybody really saw the reversal of a 11.5% rally right after dumping in the market. So that's pretty insane. But there are some other cryptocurrencies that are a bit easier to track. For example, Ethereum here. So when we had like the rebound on Solana and XRP, Ethereum kind of shows the pattern more clearly, where you can see we are inside a symmetrical triangle here. And when we hit support right here, this was on it was like Saturday, like Friday night we closed, Saturday we opened. So we really are starting to consolidate off support here. You can see how this makes the most sense. This is the easiest to track here. After rebounding, we're now starting to head higher up. So this makes total sense as we're starting to fill in this beautiful symmetrical triangle on Ethereum here. And then we are going to look at Bitcoin and these other cryptocurrencies. So with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember BYDFI is doing a huge promotion, one of the biggest that I've ever seen, $8,100 in free bonus cryptocurrency. For those that don't know, BYDFI is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. And recently they have launched a new promo campaign, which you can earn over $8 grand, which is insane in free bonus money here. I basically call it like crypto exchange arbitrage, where you could basically just deposit money in certain exchanges, get the bonus, and then take that deposit money out and keep the bonus in the exchange to basically trade around for free. And this is exactly what you can take advantage of on BYDFI, which is why I highly recommend you sign up and check them out. They are free in the link down in the description below. And I'll show you how to do all that later on in today's video, so definitely stay tuned. But to start in today's episode here, looking at the coin market cap, we're up about 1.5%. And it's quite interesting. 54 on the fear and greed index, pretty much consolidating here. 7 days, Bitcoin's rallied up, Ethereum's consolidated, BNB is starting to reverse up, but we are down across the board here. Really not seeing much movement at all. And it's interesting because we did kind of rebound. Like, we did hit the lowest point we were expecting. A couple of days ago, we made videos on the channel, and I'll pull it up right now, where you can see here, we were starting a descent. Like, we had a lot of these kind of fractals forming here, bear flags forming 8 days ago. You can see the bear flag, and we did just break out of that. You can see 9 days ago, symmetrical triangle, and we knew that once we hit the top, that we would start to correct back down. And that's what we are experiencing right now. We knew that the, bear flag on XRP would cause correction to the downside, but it wasn't enough to send us dumping to the downside, but enough to cause correction here. And it's interesting because we're now starting to rebound off whatever support that I can't seem to find on XRP and head higher. You can see on the daily charts, or we'll jump to the weekly here, We are in a correction, and you can see we closed last week just a hair below this uptrend here, and we are in a downtrend. Like, weekly charts do reveal some sort of descending fractal forming here. We are starting to consolidate within that, so we'll see where this ends up bringing us to. But we are still in some sort of consolidative pattern here. And as I zoom in just a hair, you'll see how things start to get a little bit more confusing. It's tough. This is 100% a bear flag. I mean, we have the beautiful fractal 8, and typically how we enter is how we exit. And we did exit. We did do exactly that. We had a pretty solid correction here. You can see, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me pull up the price range. You can see we did drop about 9%, and we are starting to float a bit higher, and that's because all the other cryptocurrencies are reversing as well. We did kind of just ping the oversold level on XRP here, but it almost seems like if things go according to plan, we should still be heading lower. Even though we're correcting up today, at least for XRP, we should still be on a decline. Like, we do have a downtrend. There is still a resistance here, and we are still falling lower. It almost seems like we can now draw on some newer fractals, like a newer formation is starting to take place. We'll see if that actually, compares. Yeah, it does look like we are in a decline here. Check that out here. And if things go according to plan, we should still be consolidating, and we should still be pulling lower. I don't even know how I want to draw that. Maybe something along the lines of this. But you can see we are in some sort of descending fractal. Prices are still correcting lower here. And if the pattern continues, we should be correcting even lower because we are in a much larger bull flag formation. So I would expect to see XRP, at least at the bare minimum, XRP start to correct and move downwards here. Now, we can take advantage, and we do plan on taking advantage of the BYDFI correction, or of the XRP correction on BYDFI here, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. BYDFI offers XRP to leverage trade, which is epic. You can see we've kind of been tracking a pattern here for a little bit within this bear flag that's forming here. And you can see we've already acknowledged that there is some sort of descending fractal here. We can tweak these just a hair to include the downtrend, but it is a correction nonetheless. Same thing here. We can pull this a little bit, and you can see for the most part how we are still in some sort of fractal lower high, lower low movement here, continuing to correct to the downside, and more than likely going to see the same drop today. So is also the opportunity you could short right here with the expectation of a correction over the next coming hours or days within XRP and a lot of these other cryptocurrencies. But what I want to show you is you could take advantage of a demo trading account and a reward center here. So if you go to the reward center and click new user benefits, you can earn over $8,000 in free cryptocurrency with depositing money. And the cool thing is you can deposit, claim that bonus, and then just withdraw your deposit amount, which is pretty epic if you ask me here, and transfer that back to Coinbase or wherever you have it, whatever cold wallet or storage wallet you have, and you can keep that cryptocurrency, that bonus cryptocurrency in your account, and then you can use that bonus cryptocurrency to trade on. They also have daily benefits and exclusive benefits for you guys to claim, so there's rewards for everyone and anyone that decides to sign up. But the cool thing is on BYDFI, they offer a demo trading account with $50,000 in demo money to practice trading your skills. You can keep upping it every single time you run out, which is also epic here. And once you get familiar with the platform using the demo trading account, you make some profitable trades. You head on over to the live account. And with Bitcoin specifically, you can use that bonus money to trade around with here. Look, I have a bonus wallet of $133. I could make a trade today. Like, if I expect us to correct to the downside here, I can literally put a market order, create a limit order. I get up to $2,500 with leverage of 20x on bonus money here, and I can short this to the downside and make profit. And the cool thing is, even if I lose all my money here, it doesn't matter because I still took advantage of a short. I still took advantage of a trade with BYDFI's money. It's not even mine. So for example here, you can see how we expect to see correction. We are at a peak. We didn't even get to talk about it yet, but Bitcoin, I believe, is at a top, and I don't think it's going to head higher. So what I would do is, let's say I want to use 10x. Let's say I don't want to use 20. I use 10x here. That's what we'll take advantage of. And then I will put in, let's do a short of $1,099. I'm going to put in this short right now. And let's do this. Confirm when the market price deviates from the marked price more than that's fine. We're going to short the current market right now. So I think within Bitcoin here, if we jump to like the 4-hour charts or even the daily, you can see how I think we're at a peak and I think we're at a top, and we're not going to make it out. We're actually going to start to correct with the price ceiling intact here. The daily charts intact. More than likely correction is due for Bitcoin specifically. Now I've opened a short position and I do believe that we are going to dip. And regardless, even if I lose this money, it's BYDFI's money, so it doesn't affect me. But the profit I earn off of it, I can withdraw completely free to my Coinbase, which is epic. So make sure to check out BYDFI with a link down in the description below. Otherwise, to wrap up today's video, Solana, I don't even know where to touch. We're starting to correct. I think the rest of the market is due to correct here. Can already see XRP is starting its decline. I do think with the lower high, lower low movement, we are due for correction. It makes the most sense with this bear flag here. And then things like Bitcoin, you can see is at its peak. It almost seems like maybe we can draw like a new indicator here. I don't know, maybe an uptrend, but we are most likely going to correct off that resistance even from the daily charts and probably start a correction here. And then as for the stock market, it's interesting how we want to pan out. We can go higher, but inevitably, I think we are due for correction downwards here. So regardless, it doesn't matter too much here. I am using that demo money here, and I do believe a short is inevitable as we are starting to hit major resistances, and that's my position. So make sure to check out BYDFI if you haven't already with the link down in the description. Subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.